Dr. Greg here with another video on sugar and its effect on our bodies. I'm going to leave the brain for a little bit and talk about our immune system because I thought that would be appropriate in this day and age. So how does sugar consumption affect our immune system? Well, eating or drinking too much sugar curbs or reduces our immune system's cells that attack bacteria and those other nasty bugs that affect us. And this lasts for a few hours after drinking a sugary drink or eating a sugary snack. So the immune system gets suppressed for a few hours after consuming sugar. Now, to understand how that happens, we have to look at our immune system and kind of simplify on how it works. So there's something called phagocytes. Phagocytes mainly means eating cells. They eat things or they destroy things or they're protectors. Now, there are 5 main phagocytes. They're called neutrophils, monocytes, macrophages, mast cells, and dendritic cells. These make up part of your immune system, and they're you can also call them killer cells, you can call them, assassin cells, whatever. They're out there to go and get the bad things in our body and wipe them out or reduce them so that they don't cause any problems to our system, right? That's what a phagocyte is. And the process of doing the work that a phagocyte does is called phagocytosis. So these are cells in our immune system that kill and destroy the bacteria and the viruses and all those nasty things that we have to keep away from our body or reduce them, because we all have these things in us, but it's a balance. They have to be there to suppress their activity. Now, sugar, they say generally, can suppress the immune system, and this is how that sugar does it, okay? A research study was done to observe how sugar impacts phagocytes. Specifically, what does it do to phagocytes' consumption of sugar? So what they did was, they gave a bunch of people a bunch of different types of sugary foods, orange juice, drinks, cookies, whatever. They gave them a bunch of it, and they measured the quality and the level of the phagocytes in their system afterwards. Now, so they consumed this, and approximately 1 to 2 hours later after they consumed, they checked the activity of their phagocytes, and the activity of the phagocytes were suppressed. In other words, they became lazy. They didn't do the activity that they normally do. Now, your phagocytes are working all the time, right? They're keeping your natural bacteria, virus level in your body in check, so to speak. We're all living in a balanced world. Our bodies are balanced, and the phagocytes are part of that balance. So if you were to suppress them, what happens to the balance? They're not doing their job, so the normal bacteria that they keep suppressed and the viruses and stuff sort of gets a little more active and potentially cause inflammation and cause you to get sick. So the effect of consuming this sugary substances lasts up to 5 hours after the consumption. So the phagocytes, the killer cells, they're also called natural killer cells, their activity is suppressed for 5 hours after eating sugar. They don't understand exactly why sugar does that, but it does. So, you have a sugary drink or that cookie, and maybe it's at lunchtime or maybe it's whatever, at night, whatever. You're in a stressful job, your boss is yelling at you, your spouse doesn't like you anymore, and you got poor sleep the night before, and you have a sugary snack. Your immune system is really suppressed. There could be a good chance you get sick. You get a cold, you get a flu, you get COVID, whatever, right? When you suppress your immune system, you make yourself more susceptible to getting sick. It's that simple, all right? Just remember, this is Dr. Greg, changing the way you look at health.